is Maranda Ricker. I'm from Oregon High School, and this is my prep profile.
Miranda, going back to state now in cross country, congratulations. What's it like to go now as a team? You went as an individual twice before.
It's very different, but I wouldn't want it any other way. Going to state as an individual, it's a lot more scary because you don't have those teammates next to you. And this year, it's an incredible experience that I get to have my senior year especially to go to state with that team.
Now, understand you went out for a cool down at sectionals, and nobody on the team really thought that you'd qualified, or you weren't really sure, and then you come back and all of a sudden, wow, what was it like, your emotions?
Yeah, my emotions just overpowered everything else, and I remember coming back from my cool down and I heard a team scream, and I looked over at one of my teammates and I was like, that's not us. That doesn't sound like our team. Like, what if it's not? But what if it is? You know, that'd be really cool, because we honestly didn't. It was so close. We didn't know if we were in. And I just see a bunch of girls coming around the corner in their gray Oregon cross country sweatshirts and their orange t-shirts, and they were just screaming with their hands up, and I just immediately just started screaming and running towards them, and it was just so incredible. I started to cry. It was just amazing.
Now you talk about cross country being an individual sport, individual runners, but the team aspect, how can you explain that? What's that like?
You learn to run for your team. It's not about just running for yourself. It's being able to push your teammates every day during practice, and to push and pull them during the meets, and you know, you just learn that it's not for yourself. It's, you know, running for that Oregon high school cross country team, and that's who you represent, and that's who you want to be. It's not just for yourself.
Now this is the beginning of a busy year, typically for you. A three-sport athlete, cross country, basketball, and track. What's it like to be a multiple sport athlete at a school like Oregon?
It's an opportunity that, you know, many do, and many succeed in doing, and I've just learned that you need to have time management, and you just learn to organize your life a lot more efficiently, and it's a lot of fun because you're always staying active, doing something you love, and I fell in love with basketball and cross country and track, so I wouldn't want it any other way besides doing all three of them.
Since you got your start in sports, being a flyer on the national champion cheerleading team. A flyer?
A flyer is usually a smaller girl, because I was on a team with seniors and high schoolers, and they're the ones that are like thrown in the air. So I was a part of that team, and I did flips and backflips and cartwheels, and I really got the team aspect from that part, and I loved doing cheerleading, and I still wish today I could do cheerleading or gymnastics, and it's just a really competitive sport, and I loved it.
Now, what you like about high school, the team, TEAM approach, you want to explain that?
So the team aspect is together everyone achieves more, and just with that statement, it says, you know, really if you do things together, you can achieve greater things than just doing it by yourself, because why wouldn't you want to have somebody by your side working towards the same goals?
Now, you're speaking of that, most inspirational teammate.
Yes, my most inspirational teammate is Katia Gumbar. She is amazingly dedicated, and she is such a hard worker when facing adversity, and I look at her, and she continues every day to push during practice, trying to beat her time and during the races, and she just inspires me to give my best at all that I do.
Is your favorite facility you've competed in Lexington, Kentucky? What was that, and where were you there for?
I've competed in Lexington, Kentucky for a basketball tournament, because I travel over the summer on an AAU team, and it's a competitive league with players from around the area, And so I really liked Lexington and just the city and the feel of everything. And yeah.
Was that the University of Kentucky?
Yeah.
Their facility, with the history and everything else, the building was pretty cool.
Yeah, I got to see that.
Favorite place to visit? The lake. Your grandmother's house on the lake. Where's that, and what makes it special?
My grandma lives on Lake Wabisa, and I call my grandma Nana. And I go to Nana's house almost every day of the summer because I love to boat and jet ski and water ski and go tubing. That's one of my favorite hobbies that I do in the summer, and that it just brings back really good memories of all the years that I've gone there.
But you want to visit Seattle. Now, with all the rain we've had lately, you probably feel right at home, but what's special about Seattle?
I want to go to a larger city, but just something about Seattle makes me just want to go there. I can't really explain it, but I just think it would be really cool to visit.
Okay. Favorite website, youtube.com. Are you into the social networking much? Do you Twitter,
Not really.
Facebook, or?
No, my friends would tell you that I'm never on Facebook, and I do not have a Twitter. So if I had to say a favorite website, I would say YouTube, just because, I don't know.
There's so much on there.
Yeah, I mean, you can just look up something and then it'll get you to another thing, and looking up different videos and just funny videos and, interesting topics, and yeah.
When you look back on your time at Oregon High School, what do you think you remember the most about being here? What's going to stand out? Relationships, or the staff, or?
Probably with, the relationships with the staff and my fellow classmates. The staff is really, really friendly here, and they always help me, and I come in during school or before school and during my study halls to get help if I need it, and they're always super friendly to help me. And my friends, I've made so many relationships, great relationships, through sports and through the school aspect, or in the classroom, and I'm going to keep those relationships after leaving here too.
That's as far as other activities, National Honor Society, Spanish Club, a lot of different things. Volunteer. What do you? Is there something in particular that you like? All of your volunteer activities.
From my volunteering activities, the one I like the most would probably be working the phone banks at Wisconsin Public Television, because I do that frequently, and sometimes you get callers that either complain and I can't help them, or you get callers literally just willing to talk and just have a conversation, and so it's a lot of fun, even though someone else might say it'd be boring picking up phones and, sending out thank you gifts to people who donated money to the program, but it's actually kind of enjoying.
Do you watch public television?
No, I do not. But I watch it when I'm working.
Okay. And as far as attending college, you're looking at medical school?
Yes.
What would you like to, do you have a career goal?
Yes, I would like to be an anesthesiologist.
And is there somebody in the family or someone that's influenced you on that, or how did you pursue that?
When I was younger, I've gone through different times where I've had to get surgery or something and been sedated. So I've experienced times where the doctor was very comforting and very, walking me through the steps of what you will feel like and what will happen. And I've had other times where they don't tell you anything and you don't know what's going on, and it's scary and it's a big thing and you don't know. And so I just want to be that person who can be that comforting voice and to walk you through things, because I know for me it made all the difference, and I would really want to be that person. I want to help those people in that way.
Take it you're a pretty social person. You're just a people person.
Yeah.
That kind of fits. Okay. Well, congrats on a great high school career so far, and good luck at state. And well, also you've been to state in track, correct?
Yeah.
Now you haven't been to state in cross country yet as we tape this, but what's it like to go there in the two different events? I mean, cross country as an individual and then state track. Is there a comparison, one better than the other or crazier than the other?
Yes. They are very different, even though they both involve running. Track is very much more, I would say, serious in a way, as in there are many more people like looking to break state records, and the stands are very, very big, and it's a scary environment. It's very nerve-wracking, and I feel like cross country, it is also very nerve-wracking, but there are so many girls when you're racing that you just run, and so it's not everybody watching you at one time, and you know you get to run like how you feel and you push yourself, and you do that in track as well, but the distance factor is different too, and I just think cross country is a little more, you know, you run for the team, but it's one race,
and you're done.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, again, congrats on a great high school career, and good luck your senior year.
Thank you.